Forge Gang! This is the Warhammer, coming at you with every minor death in the artificial humans, Android, and Cell arcs. So, Android 19 and 20, they kill a few people on the street, random pedestrians. They kill a guy with long hair. Some guy rams his truck in a gas station. It blows up. He dies. A bunch of people die. Android 20 fires a bunch of eye lasers and kills a bunch of innocent civilians on South Island. So a few dozen people die. It even pops up on the news at the mutant Roshi's Island, or Kami-sen's Island. Later, when Super Saiyan Prince Vegeta is fighting Android number 18, they kill a shepherd and some sheep. And there's also a scene where they're fighting on the street, and some people who are driving up and down the street are blown up and killed by various punches and kicks and ki blasts, and a few people die as a result of that. Vegeta also fires a big bang attack and kills some guy that's driving a truck on the road and just incinerates him utterly. Also, the androids, 17, 18, and 16, are fighting some bikers and stuff, and they kill a few of the bikers, and, some of the policemen and the bikers are getting into fights and stuff, and so there's a few deaths from that. But the vast majority of murder is done by Cell. All of the inhabitants of Gingertown are virtually absorbed. Their biofluid extract is absorbed by Cell. And a millionaire who is being dragged unconscious by Cell when he confronts Piccolo has his biofluid extract absorbed into Cell. Also, an entire military and army tries to attack Cell, but Cell reverses with key shockwaves the missiles and artillery pieces that fall back on the soldiers and kill them. Cell wipes out that entire army. Cell is also fighting and killing a bunch of football chads or football guys. And then he attacks Nicky Town or whatever, and he kills and absorbs all of the inhabitants of that city. There's also a scene where Cell is at a restaurant absorbing and gaining the biofluid extract from all of those people at that restaurant. He goes into an underground metro and kills and absorbs all the people there. Also, when Kululin is rescuing some civilians, a woman and her child, Cell is absorbing the pilot and stuff so they can't get on the plane to flee, so Kululin has to help them get away. So there's a bunch of different scenes where Cell absorbs a bunch of people. Lime, for example, her parents are absorbed by Cell together with a bunch of people in Lime's town. Later on, when Gohan goes to this village and helps Lime, and helps the villagers, and saves them from the tyranny of Vodka and mercenary Tao Pai Pai, Lime recalls Cell raiding and absorbing the people at this village of their bio-extract, their biofluid extract, and ectoplasm. Cell absorbs millions or hundreds of thousands of humans and animals and plants of their biofluid to power him up and fuel him. And then he also, later on, when he's trying to find the androids, number 18 and number 16, they escape to this small island, and there's a bunch of other islands, and he calls out and tries to find them, but they don't reveal themselves. So he starts blowing up these islands with a bunch of key blasts, and this results in the death of thousands of people because he destroys all of the islands. When Cell is transforming into his perfect form, he causes the entire planet Earth to shake to its very foundations, and so there's giant tsunamis and earthquakes and a bunch of people being killed. Later on, Perfect Cell attacks Satan City. He arrives at Satan City and he kills the guy that's at the front door as well as the bellhop. He goes up the skyscraper and he gets in front of the news network, and then he kills the cameraman. And after Cell delivers the news about the Cell games to the World News Network, or the television networks, he fires a key blast from the television tower station and wipes out millions of Satan City inhabitants. And then King Chao, the ruler or the king of Earth, sends the entire military forces of the Earth to attack Cell. Cell wipes them all out in an instant like it is nothing. He also attacks and destroys a bunch of asteroids in the Earth's orbit and kills some people in an asteroid. A bunch of meteorite crashes that hit the Earth and results in killing some people in that regard. Now, during the Cell games, there's actually no deaths. There's not many deaths during the Cell games itself. Android number 16 is the first to actually die. Gohan kills all of the Cell Juniors, as I've already talked about. And then when Cell is trying to blow himself up, he goes to the afterlife and he blows up Kaio's world. And then he returns to the Earth and kills future Trunks. And then when Cell and Gohan are powering up and about to go into a Kamehameha clash, there's a few scenes where a bunch of buildings fall on people, killing them on the freeway as the skyscrapers fall over and kills them. And so anyways, to my knowledge, that's pretty much the death of all of the minor characters in the Android and Cell arcs.